Hello and welcome back to the channel. It's puzzle time with Sudoku Sleuth, and we are continuing our series of some of the highest rated puzzles. Now, I believe we're on to number 16 now, given we did number 17 recently. So really looking forward to it, and it's really titled about little criminals, which you can see in the thumbnail. I don't know why Sleuth is being chased by the criminals as opposed to the other way around, that Sleuth is chasing them. But maybe the puzzle can actually shed some light as to what's going on. So let's take a look at it now. We've got Seven Little Criminals by Adem, although spelt differently, Adem Jaziri. And we have very straightforward set of rules today. So normal Sudoku rules apply. So that means the digits 1 to 8 this time in each row and every column and every 2x4 box. So this is a little unusual for us. We also have clues outside the grid indicate the sum of the digits along the indicated diagonal. Digits may repeat on the diagonal if allowed by other rules. And you can see, and I guess this is the reference to the 7 little criminals or little killer clues, is we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 diagonals. And essentially the way to interpret these is, let's take a look at this 9 that I was pointing at. These cells have to add up to 9. Very simple rules, completely empty grid, no other clues other than these 7 little criminals. If you want to play along and catch them, link will be in the description down below as usual. And with that said, let me restart the clock and see how we get on. Now maybe just for my benefit, what I am going to do is just color these so they stand out a little bit more, just in case there is a bit of overlap with any of them. So I've done the 9, the 11, the 17 here, the other 17. So far, no real overlap, except now we do. Let's go with orange. Is the 28 overlapping? I don't think it will. It will with this orange. That will be a red. And then the last one, for good measure, let's go with gray. Right. Now, the 9, I think, was fairly obvious when I actually used that to explain the rule sets. Because you can see we're going through 1 box, 2 boxes, 3 boxes. And if I go with the minimum digits that I can place in there, 1 and 2 would be 3. That's 1 and 2 again. That's 1 and 2 again. That's already at 9. Nothing else is going to work in here. 11 is a bit high. 17 maybe? 17s look quite lengthy. So that's 1 and 2. That's 1 and 2. That's 1 and 2. That's 1 and 2. Yeah, not necessarily helpful. Maybe this 17, because you can see immediately these are a minimum of 3, 4. These are a minimum of 3, 4. And yeah, that works, because we are now at 17. That's 7, 14, and another 3. That is indeed correct. And what we can see now is, for example, these 1 and 2s are now looking at some set of cells that will prevent 1 and 2 from occurring in here. So at a minimum, this 17 now has a 3, 4 in there. That's not enough. We need more pressure on it. So it's probably not the next clue for us to look at. 28 maybe? Or is it the interplay of 28 and... So 28 is going through all 4 boxes. And this one is already at 5, 6. It can't be any lower. Let's just pencil mark that for a second. So we're already at 11. We need to get to 17. 3, 3, that's 6. And this can only be 3, 4, 7, 13, and 11, that's 24. So Not enough pressure, really. Not the 28 then. This 28? No, surely not. What I will probably do though is actually get rid of all of my colors. Because what I want to do is actually color each of those pairs of digits differently, just in case that does shed some more light for us. So I'm going to designate this purple, this is blue. You can see immediately that's the counterpoint. We don't actually know what these are. Maybe premature to have done this actually. Surely not the 32. If I couldn't get the 28 to work, yeah, surely not. Well, we don't know if this is 5, 6. This could have been even as high as 7, 8, surely. So 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 10. Oh yeah, that's already. I've already got 1, 2 again. Hang on. I think it was the 28, and I just did some simple arithmetics incorrect. This was a minimum of 3, 4. This was already a minimum of 3, 4. This is 1, 2. And I think that adds up correctly now. 7, 14, 17, and 11. That's 28. That's all correct. Okay. Maybe the 17 now. Yeah, because this is at 5, 6 now. Yes, this can be 1, 2. And yes, this can be 1, 2. But 3 and 3, that's already 6 with an 11. That is 17. That's correct. Right, coloring. Not sure how I messed it up earlier, but I clearly did. That's blue, purple, purple, blue. I think I'm going to be able to complete, or at least pencil mark all the 1, 2s then, if I haven't already. That's, yeah, we need one more in here. It's clearly in there with Sudoku rules. That's the remaining blue. These are now 1, 2. And that's all the 1s and 2s pencil marked. Can we do the same with 3, 4s? Let's go with this is green and yellow. That's therefore this is yellow, this is green. No, not really. I can't get. I need to probably do a little bit more Sudoku. So you can see now that this is clearly 5, 6. Pardon me. 5, 6. That's 7, 8. This is 7, 8. This is also 7, 8. The 28 feels like it's starting to get under pressure. Let's have a look at the 32 now. 3, 4, that's 7. 3, 4, that's 7 again. 5, 6, that's another 11. And 3, 4 again. So we've got 21 because 3 lots of 7. And an 11, that's 32. And more coloring. And I'm guessing the last killer clue is what's going to help us basically unwind this whole thing with the 28. So we'll take a look at that in a second. Yeah. Yeah. And my guess is there's going to be a set of 3, 4 somewhere. Yep, in this box that we need to finish up. Excuse me. That's yellow. Taking a look at essentially all the greens. That's green. That's another 3, 4 pair. That's all the 3, 4 pairs pencil marked and colored now. That's a 7, 8. You can see all of these now are kind of essentially eliminating anything but 5, 6 in here, isn't it? Yep. And then 5, 6 again. Yep. 7, 8 and 7, 8. And what else can we pencil mark? Tougher to do here unless I use a bit more colors. So I will pencil mark the 5s and, sorry, I will color the 5s and 6. That's orange, that's red. Orange, orange. Okay, maybe I didn't get very far. What about orange? No. Surely I can do more. How about 7/8? That's darker shade. Is that far enough apart? Yeah, that's far enough apart. Yeah, so that works. And that works. So we need a 7/8 in here for this color. 7/8 in there for this color. This is my assertion, meaning these are 5/6, and we know their colors. We know their colors. Yeah, that's everything, pencil mark. Let me just finish a bit of coloring, then we'll look at the last one in the last killer clue, little killer clue, and then we're probably done with this puzzle. Yeah, yeah. Alrighty, 28. So the minimum this can be would be 2 7s, that's 14, and a 3, that's 17. 22, 23, odd, miles away. Largest this can be, 2 8s, 16, and a 6, 22, and a 4, 26, and a 2, that's 28. So that is maximums. Which one did I color incorrectly there? Probably this one. Yeah, up here. There we go. Let's try that again. 6s, 5s, 8s. Colored something incorrectly again. Come on, Sleuth. Why was that 7/8? Surely that was a 7/8. Right. 8s, 4s, 3s, 1s, 7s. And that's the solution for today's puzzle. Clearly not a good choice of colors if I'm struggling to actually color them differently. But under 12 minutes, I'm sure the keen eye amongst you and kind of a little bit easier with coloring would probably have done this even quicker. But I think certainly deserving of the high rating, just a handful of diagonals, well, 2 handfuls of diagonals, and you can actually solve an 8x8 puzzle. So that's fantastic. I hope you enjoyed today's puzzle. Thank you, Adam, for creating it. It's an immensely enjoyable puzzle, and maybe I'll be looking forward to more from you. Have a good day and see you back for the next video. Bye for now.